Oh, I'm alive. I think I'm alive. Where's my mic? Is my working? Mic working? Setting audio. Yep, looks like it's working. All right. I think I fixed my constant camera outage problem, so that's good. I'm gonna move this. I'm gonna move this over here. I don't need all these pen today. I hope not anyway. All this stuff. I don't need all this. All right. Okay. I'm go ahead and take this out too. Put this down. All right. What I'm doing today. What I'm doing today. Again, I'm practicing, but today as you said, I'm going to do focus on just coloring. Yeah. So yeah. So looks like first thing I want to do. Hey, happy Friday. Hello, Richard. How are you? Happy Friday to you too. I'm gonna color today. I'm gonna color me my own. Yeah. And oh wow, wow. So when did I purchase this coloring book from Half Price Bookstore? Wow, it wasn't cheap. $4.99. That's what they're selling for now. But it was at Golden Gate Bridge. Wow. Uh, let's see. Does this show a date when I got this? Hmm. Oh yeah, 2020. So that's 5 years ago. I finally, I'm finally, yeah. Eventually, I plan things and eventually I'll do them. Anyway, I'm gonna. Reason I got them because I want to learn how to color. Even back then, I'm not gonna do this one. There's, there's a lot of face colors here, but yeah, I don't want to do that one. I wanna. I'm gonna go ahead and do this one. Yeah. Oh, good. Oh, I'm okay. I think. Oh, good to hear you're doing good. You know what I forgot? This is fifth day. Uh, nine. Yesterday was 9/11. Wow. That's- I don't think I ever. I don't think I ever forgot that day, except for yesterday. Anyway, all the blacks are in. Her skin is right there. Her lips. Her lips are right. Showing. Her lips are right there. Her eyes are. Should I draw? I wonder if I should draw her eyes. I think if I'm drawing eyes, half moon is going to be this way, right? The half moon is going to be this way, right? Yeah, I think. Yeah, yeah, because you're not going to see the. What I mean is, her eyes, if it's pointing up, it's gonna be like her eye is gonna be like this, because we're looking. So yeah, this is her eyes. Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah. So I do want a little hint of her eyes in there because I don't want to just color that in. So that means I have to ink it. Oh my goodness. Okay. Let me see if I got a practice sheet. Do I have a practice sheet? There you go. Back to this thing. So her eyes are gonna be. Yeah, I think that's how it's gonna. And just too thick. Yeah. Yeah, you get to see more of upper lid of, you get to see the upper side of her eyes because you're looking up at her. Let me see. Let's see. This one. Yeah. You get to see the eyes. Yeah. Yeah, I think that's how you want it. Yeah, because yeah, you see portion of her nose. Yeah. And so yeah, I think that's why I want it. So um, all right. So that's the. Now yeah, I'm gonna let that dry. Let's see. Her skin color. Need Let's decide our skin color now. Let me see. Let me look at my reference. Mm, I think I think I want that color right there. Maybe that color. EB1. 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 That's good. Mm, Peach. EB1 and then YR2. YR2. Where are you? YR2. 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 Oh, come on. Things want to just drop out of thing. Hey, hey. Hey, Digger Jim, what's up? Jim, what's up? It's been a long time. Um, Here, let me go ahead now. If you can make it up, let me see. I don't know if Richard is mm, uh, then you gotta have that thing. I don't like trying that. What do you call those things? Those uh, what do you call those things? Hey, hey, Digger Jam, come on up if you have time. Okay, so YR02, YR02, it is YR02, and then a little bit darker tone, YR37 or 38, 37, 38. All right, all right. Here's the link. All right, all right. Uh, YR38, YR38, 37 or 38, whichever comes first. Okay, that's good. So these are three colors for skin color. Looks like her suit's gonna be red. Yeah. Hmm. So now I have to decide where's her. I have to decide on where her light source is at. On right in front of her. Her light source is right here. And so, mm, it's actually looking shining from bottom too, because that's her underbreast. The light is shining from the bottom and the top looks like. Uh, all right. Hmm. So looks like her lights are yeah shining from bottom and that's yeah okay. Uh, let's see. Let me now. I'm gonna go ahead and color her. Go ahead and give her. This is her basic tone. Build up. Build up. Mm. Hey, Digger Jam, what's up? Huh?
What's going on?
Long time no see, bud.
Yeah, I've been
Long time,
out
long time.
some,
Huh?
been getting out a little bit here and there.
You've been doing a lot of digging lately.
A little bit, not a lot.
Mm.
I mean, it hadn't been raining a lot, so the ground is really bad for it. I just can't, you know, can't find the best places. But
Do you, do you have a special tool for digging?
yeah, shovel. Yeah, it's called a shovel, and it's hard to get into a hard ground with no water. But
Yeah.
you look good. You look like you got some color back and
Yeah, yeah, yeah. My leg is still what do you call it?
giving you some issues.
Yeah, my leg is still what do you call it? Yeah, it, sometimes it gives me like sometimes when I first start walking, beginning of the walk, I have to limp a little bit,
Yeah.
but and it constantly gets bloated. Is it called bloating?
Hmm.
Swelling. It's called
Swelling.
swelling.
Yeah.
Uh, so there's
What
a
what is this? Is this like this is a new thing you're using, not StreamYard anymore?
yeah, it's a restreamer.
Restream.
Yeah,
Um,
restream.
I guess that's what Remy's using.
Yeah, and on the even free version, you get a extra camera. Even on free version like this, I have this is extra camera here,
Right, right.
and the
That's pretty cool.
yeah, and the
How do you chat to anybody in the chat? How do you
it's right here. I type it. It's just like a StreamYard. Let me see if I can show it this to you. Let's see if I can
so
put this chat.
yeah, but I can't chat, only you can chat, right?
No, you can chat.
Mm,
There's a I could overlay it, the chat and overlay like this. Don't you have a little R right there on the right side?
um I'm looking. I don't see anything.
On the right side, on your right side, on lower corner, right side lower corner.
Well, it's a private chat thing.
There's a there's a little strip, and you could put there's notes and design, caption, QR codes. There should be a little chat. If you're using
No,
photo, what are you using?
I'm using. I mean, I'm. It's the link. It's whatever you sent me.
No, I mean, are you using your phone or your laptop or
Oh
computer?
no, it's my computer. Yeah.
Okay, so it should be on the right side, right at the right side.
Hmm.
Uh, there's a it sort of moved. It's like a it does. Oh my god! I don't know if you can see this. Can you see what I'm doing?
Yeah, I can see what you. I mean, I see you have stuff, but I don't. I don't. There's
There's,
nowhere for me to.
there's a uh, there's no need. There's a little on the what's on your right side.
I mean, there's a chat here showing me everything that's going across like YouTube, and then there's a chat right here on the screen that you just put up. But I don't think there's yeah, so that's disappeared. But the chat for YouTube, there's no space for me to
Right at the bottom. Right at the bottom. No.
yeah, at the bottom. I'm telling you, there's nothing there.
Hmm.
I don't think that I think maybe only one person can chat. Maybe you're the only one that can chat. There's a private chat. I can type in that all day, but
There's a
there's
private chat.
yeah, there's a
It's on
private
this
chat. But there's no chat for me to unless I stay on YouTube, but then it echoes, I think.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. It echoes, but
So you don't want
Surely
that.
there's a way to chat. I never been on your
Ooh,
position. There's
that's interesting. It doesn't matter. I think it's just you, me, and Richard.
yeah.
It's pretty late. I just was up watching something, and then I saw that you had gone live, and I just wanted to come in and say hello. And
Yeah.
cool book I got.
Cool.
And I got that one, and then I got this one.
Woohoo! I love that one.
Yeah, and it's signed by John Tyler Christopher. That's his signature, if you can believe.
She reminds me of a Demi Moore.
Kinda, yeah. A little bit like a Demi Moore. Yeah. Yeah. I put him in these Comic Shield things to protect him. I'm gonna hang them tomorrow. I got those from Steve the Voice White he was up in Canada because John Tyler Christopher went up to Toronto Fan Expo, but I didn't think he was going to be anything left. So I said, man, can you get me some while you're, going to the show? And he was a good guy and picked some up.
Cool. Yeah.
So I shipped.
You gonna go Baltimore? Is it Baltimore Con coming soon?
Yeah, I'm gonna buy my tickets probably this weekend. I'm just going for the day though. I'm just going for Saturday. I can't see any reason to go for any more than one day.
You go about New York Con?
Hell no. I ain't going up to no New York Comic Con. I don't think. You know what? I looked at all the stuff there. They got so much junk now. It's not even a New York. It's not even a Comic Con. It's a pop culture con, in my opinion. If you're selling like Funkos and plushies and all this other crap, where the comics? You got like 3 comic vendors, maybe? I don't know. I'll stick with Heroes and Baltimore, and that's about as good as it's going to get for me. Maybe the occasional, if there's something special that I'm looking for, I might try a different one somewhere else, but I haven't really been, this just been one of those years that's I've been doing a lot of up and down the road to Richmond. So, lost my mother in April. And
I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah, and then my wife is trying to get her parents set up for to move into their place. So there's been a lot of going up and down to Richmond. I haven't really,
How's John handling that?
I mean, he's doing okay. He
Spidey.
I mean we're all just trying to, what we're doing right now is just trying to get the house ready so we can sell it. I mean, we got to sell our place, and it's been a lot of, we all got together about a few weeks ago and rented this like dumpster thing so we could just throw out a lot of stuff that, she just had a lot of junk, and it needed to be, you have to clean it out and get it all prepped and ready. So that's what we've been doing.
I realize because because I was almost gone too, right?
Right.
And so I was thinking about, I'm looking at, I got lots of junk. I got lots of junk.
Trust me, it's been going. Yeah, it's been going through my head. I got to start getting rid of some of this stuff.
Yeah, because I see them. I see my kid. I mean, I'm sure they will moan for a little bit, but
Right.
After morning, oh God, we gotta clean up his stuff. His shit.
Well, and what's funny is, I've also been thinking a lot because I don't have this, and I don't know if you have it, but I don't have a will.
Yeah, I've been thinking about making one here soon.
I've
been thinking about it.
I mean, with all this traveling up and down the road, it doesn't, you just don't know what can happen. And I don't have a will, and I don't want my son to be, I don't want him to have to deal with a bunch of craziness, though I have like my brother and sister could help him a lot, but it just be, I'd rather it be a smooth situation if something were to happen. So I don't know.
Oh my goodness.
But what are you doing? Been practicing your inking here? I don't want to talk about
Um,
nasty
I'm uh,
stuff.
I'm learning. My daughter come out with the 75 days challenge,
Okay.
and first one is eat healthy, 80 at least 80% of the time. That's one for 75 days straight, and then drink water 2 liters at least every day. That's two. Third one is at least 30 minutes exercise every day.
Wow. All right.
And fourth one is read books or comic books for at least 30 minutes every day. Then fifth one was each individual choice because the whole family is doing it.
Okay.
And fifth one is I say I'm going to learn how to, I'm going to practice art.
Right.
So I'm learning how to color right now.
Right. Touch up your inking skills and your coloring skills. Right
Yeah,
on.
coloring skill. This is a coloring book. I got a coloring. I
Very cool.
this is for Robert G Man. I still haven't. This is over a year now. I haven't finished for him. He even paid for it. I told him I don't want to get paid, but he insists that he pay me. He paid me, and I still haven't done anything yet. Anyway,
Yeah, you got to get that done, Naman. Come on. So are you talking about coloring it in?
yeah, I want to color this in,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't colored before. I haven't taught myself coloring yet.
Right.
So I've been practicing it, past few days.
Is that supposed to be Scarlet Witch or what?
Yeah, it's my version of Scarlet Witch, Asian version of Scarlet Witch.
Yeah, she looked like she holding like a Dragon Ball Z in the background there. Get ready to throw it or something. A Pokemon ball.
So yeah, so I thought maybe she would hold the yin and yang ball since she's an Asian Scarlet Witch.
Asian Scarlet Witch.
So
That's
so
funny.
I've been learning how to color, and
That's good.
but I still I'm not happy with it yet. So I decided that I'm gonna do some coloring books.
Right. Learning different skin tones. You
Yeah,
know, that's fine.
yeah. So that's what I decided to do. Yeah, and you have to wash. You have to be. You have to because you cannot use stupid thing is you cannot use this color right here. You have to swatch it
Okay.
because how it applies on a paper is different than what's shown here.
Right.
So for instance, this one looks nothing like that.
Right.
So anyway, but I decided one of the things I did is I don't know if can you even notice there's two tones on each one of those color.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I
I
decided
can. I mean, I can on my camera. I don't know about yours, but it looks two tones.
yeah. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and do two tones on it. This is a multiple stroke. This is a single stroke,
Right.
and so that way I could determine, you know, how he's gonna apply on the paper.
Interesting.
Yeah, and you K-pop said it yesterday. You go from low, um, light color,
Yeah.
to darker color.
Right.
Yeah.
You always have to start with a light base because you can't go undark. Once
Yeah.
you've gone, if you go too dark, it's done. I mean, that's the color you're gonna have to go with.
And another thing about these guys are let's see if I do this, it actually blends in. They have a so that ply has a different color, and you could actually blend it in.
Sure.
So
I guess it just depends on how tan you want her to be.
yeah,
I mean, like the one in the middle there, that's a really light color, and
this one.
yeah, to me that's like a white person color.
Well,
The one to the right of her is
looks
definitely
Asian.
a darker tan. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, I'm pretty light myself, so I mean,
No, I'm just telling you that you can tell the differences right there. It's really in what you feel. I mean, you're the artist. You drew it. What do you think her color should be?
well, I this one, where I did it is it absorbed the paper too much where I
Yeah.
colored it, so looks like it's kind of what do you call it? Kind of looks like it. Yeah, there's no distinction between her chins, the chins here.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it just looks dirty instead. It looks like a
Right. Right. It almost looks like she put a little bit, a little dirt right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see what you're saying. But
So
the accent of the chin comes from when you draw. If you're trying to do shadow, it looks more like you really tried to do shadow on the neck of the one to the left.
yeah.
And your accent of your chin comes where you just put just a little bit darker line work on the chin to give it that accent that you want. But
like this I don't know if you see my let me see if I could show my let me see if I could add this one. You see there's a reference here.
Yeah.
She has a light here. You know how it blends in the dark and blends in. So, I mean,
well,
one thing about her, I can keep on working her face because but I cannot work on her face anymore unless I make her more darker.
And that's basically what they're saying.
Yeah.
And if you look at the picture of the wasp, it looks like it's shaded on the cheeks to emulate a shadow effect from the helmet itself.
Yeah, these are all the shadow from the helmet.
Right. That her natural skin color is what's closer to where her lips and nose are.
Yeah, and of course, if I wanna that color, then I need like I probably need like add a. Oops, oh, that's too much. That's nothing. I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, it may. So you have to add a little kind of dark color.
Right.
But anyway, but I didn't want to tackle this until I'm used to coloring with
Right. Coloring the coloring book.
Have you have you seen my heart?
I didn't. I haven't seen too many of them.
Yeah. What's her name? Christina. She's sent out hearts. And
I don't want one because I'm not artistic.
Anyway, no, it's for C3.
Right. I just give money to C3. It's a lot easier.
Yeah, well, I mean, um, yeah, Christina, she gave out those hearts, and I took one, and I didn't want to just, pencil draw on there, or ink, because I didn't know how ink applies to wood.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided I wanted to put a uh, bonnet.
Oh,
So I burnt and that took me like months learning how to do it.
right,
But
right.
but I mean, this is gonna take me. I think hopefully about a week. I'm hoping about a week I'll get it. I'll get it. I feel comfortable, you know, making a, putting her color back on her face. Anyway, so that's what I'm doing right now, and it's not. It's it's not. It's fun. It's fun. Yeah. This gonna be all red. This is all red,
Right, right.
and I have to figure out how it's where the light source is going to be. For instance,
Gotcha, gotcha.
so on her, you see this right here? Looks like a
Mm-hmm.
light coming down. You know, this is so you got like a you see the and it
The
looks like
reflectiveness. Yeah,
so,
yeah.
she light is actually coming down from bottom too.
Right, right.
And the lights are coming from both sides, from here and from there, because these are all lights.
All right, you're touching them boobies too much. Naaman's like this. To see the light on the boobies here. The light is reflecting too.
Wait, at least I didn't go down there.
Oh my gosh.
My goodness.
You need to you need to get a whole coloring book so you got more skin that you have to work with.
Yeah,
Is there any pages that has a lot? There you go.
there's a lot of faces here, but I didn't want my first. I don't want that to,
Yeah.
So, but next one I'm going to work on is I bet you recognize the comic book. That one, I want to do that one.
Oh yeah, yeah. I got that one.
You got this comic book?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I have it.
I got it somewhere down there.
Yeah.
And then so there's some fun ones in here.
Yeah, that looks like a cool book.
Yeah.
Where'd you get it? Target?
At the half price bookstore.
Okay.
Yeah. This one I actually they just wanted to make her sunglasses. I actually drew that eyes in there. So
Okay.
yeah. So I do a little fix up, and then yeah. Then I'm gonna see this one right here. Is gonna. I already got the. Then I'm gonna color the red.
Right.
There, so you can see the eyes through. So that should look a little bit different as I put what red on top of that skin color. But then I gotta. Oh shoot! You know what? I forgot to do this. I forgot to put a. Darn it! I forgot to do this. You see that white spot? I should have put some white spot right there, or there.
Oh, you mean like to indicate a light in it?
Yeah, this right here and that right there. You see that little?
Yeah.
This that gives that reflection effect. Back on it. Anyway, that's okay. That's okay. But, oh well.
Well, I mean, I think if you're just practicing the skin, I think that's what you need to focus on right now.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're trying to do this to finish up your comic, I would just focus on the face.
Yeah.
Worry about the bodysuit and the color of the red on the suit.
Well, I mean, I gotta put her color back on her.
Right, right.
Yeah.
But see, so if you look at what you've done with that drawing, are you planning to have likeness? I mean, is there going to be a reflected light? Is she going to be holding her ball there?
That ball is gonna be crystal like ball right there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's gonna have that. You see that little that area is a. Yeah, it's gonna be. There's gonna be light areas here.
Are
That's
you
gonna
gonna
hopefully, yeah.
are you going to try to ink in the robe a little more?
Yeah, I'm gonna ink in the rope to red.
Right, but I meant like it looks
I'm
like
gonna-
you penciled it and inked it some,
Yeah.
but I'm not sure where like is it like one whole sleeve piece or is it break in the claw?
It comes up here. It comes up here.
Okay, but you're gonna
I
ink
haven't,
that.
I haven't inked that yet. I haven't
Right.
inked that.
Okay.
Yeah. And it comes down. Her stomach is down here somewhere.
That's okay.
But
It's okay.
and
You know,
then-
part of it is also what you do in the background if you want to make it, make a crackle or something like the Kirby
Yeah,
crackle, but not so much there.
yeah, these are these are her big crackle could be right there.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. And then hopefully I'm gonna try to make a little cloud effect in here, so she's gonna be in a cloud.
All right.
Kind of. But
I'm supposed to be getting some art from an artist that I bought a piece for back at Heroes Con.
oh yeah.
Yeah. I found this guy that I really like his art, and he had a firestorm that he had drawn on. I don't know if it was 9x12 or what it was, but I said, I'll pay you to color that in. And then I said, I love this Nightcrawler you did on this piece. I just want you to put it on a comic blank. And so I paid him for all of it. And I kind of knew he probably wasn't going to get it done. But I said, look, you can ship it to me. And he said, oh yeah, I'll get this done. Because I'm a teacher and I'm off all summer. I was like, okay, cool. So I waited and waited, and I never heard anything. So finally, he drew something and posted on Instagram, and I hearted it. And then it was like, I messaged him and said, hey, I just want to give you my address. So I gave him my address, and then he's like, yeah, I got to finish that up. So he messaged me and said it should be coming to me by hopefully tomorrow, but who knows?
You actually pay for it?
Oh yeah, it's been paid for.
Yeah.
It's just it's what it's called is a life lesson. And that's happened though before to Rob. Rob's, went and sent money to an artist and said, hey, I'm looking to get this piece done, and he's had one that's taken up to 6 months or more. And I just feel like when you do a commission, you should, if you're that's not your full-time gig, you should try to
I know I'm guilty I'm guilty. Hey, Spidey, Madam, you guys are welcome to come up. Spidey, are you running a stream today? But
he'll be running a stream here tonight and on Saturday.
Does every Friday and Saturday?
No, it's not every Friday, just Saturday.
Oh, just Saturday. Okay. Yeah. I told Robert to not pay me because no telling when I'm going to be able to finish it.
Yeah, but this is different. You're doing this for Robert, and it's a whole different scenario. He was at a con, had a booth. It was
Yeah.
a whole different thing. I mean, look, I went crazy this year at Heroes Con. I mean, I did a lot of original art.
Yeah.
I did buy that Iron Man #1.
Oh, you that was didn't you said I think you said something about getting that one this year, didn't you?
Yeah, I didn't play around. I mean, I went hard this year. I bought a lot of original art. I bought that Iron Man one. Those were my big ticket things that I wanted to do. And so I spread it out. I had some blanks and I went to different artists and said, this is what I want. And a lot of them, I mean, all of them were done, but that one guy was like, yeah, he couldn't get his done. And so I said, just mail it to me.
What's his name?
Bernie Cook.
Hmm.
I mean, look, he's a great artist. I love his stuff. I just was hoping to get it a little bit sooner, but you know, especially when you tell me, oh, I'm a teacher and I have all summer off and I'm going to knock this out for you. Don't tell me that if you're not going to do that. I mean, you know, that's kind of weird. You know, I mean, just say I'll get it to you when I get it to you. Then I don't have to think about it.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I got this one. Then I promised I was gonna get five or actually next one I have to work on Simple Simon's work comic book. Um, on that one, I told him not to, but he sent me a sketch comic book,
gotcha.
and he sent it from directly from eBay. But I said, "Come on, man!" So and I had 10 of them already, so I didn't need it. But yeah, I got like a whole short box full of sketchbooks that I wanted to do this year. But you know how that how that went.
Yeah, I mean, you know, I think your situation was a little different from Bernie's. I mean, you don't have a booth at Heroes Con, and you don't have, you know, you're not doing commission work, you know, on the reg like he was.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
you
But
know,
I want to be like him. I want to be able to do
well,
eventually.
it's just like anything else. Then you need to be doing it
Yeah,
every single day, and you also, one thing that I've noticed, like some artists are, they're almost like their worst critic. I mean, they'll start something and then they don't like it, and then they'll start it again and then they don't like it, and that's okay. But at some point, you have to look and say, wait a minute, this might be the best I can get with this. I'm not.
yeah.
You know, I saw a guy one time drawing the Juggernaut, which is not an easy character to draw because it's all muscle. I mean,
Yeah.
he he was trying to do that arm, and he just kept erasing it and starting over and erasing it, starting over. And then he went to a digital pad and was trying to do it. And I'm like, this might be the best arm you're going to get for this right here. And, you know,
Well, you know, here's the deal. I mean, I mean, I know how that goes, right? I mean, it's also part of our ego, right?
it
I mean,
is.
I mean, when I was at the Heroes Con, is that 2 years ago now?
Right.
Is it 2 years ago? Is it 2 years
Yes.
ago? Yeah, 2 years ago. When I was there and I was drawing, I didn't care. I didn't care. I was just gonna draw it. I was gonna draw it, and I was gonna, just, if it didn't look good, I was just gonna give it to you. I didn't, and but then I had the stroke happening, and I'm thinking, man, maybe I should be. I mean, I'm thinking, maybe I could do better.
Well, I think also part of it is in your head that, you know, I need to do better because you know that the stroke directly impacted your your hand-eye coordination and your legs and everything else. So your brain kind of tells you, hey, I need to make sure that I'm at least is where I was before it.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, this is pretty dope.
Ah.
That's pretty good to me.
Yeah.
This is pretty good. I wouldn't, I'd pay $25 for that.
That looks a little tacky.
Hey, my friend Nama gave it to me. It's a gift, and I love it. I got, original art. I don't care. It's better than I can do. That's all I care about.
Yeah, yeah, but I mean, I was like a kind of what happened for a while a little bit. I think I'm going to get to that point again where I could just draw it and not worry about it. But right now I have a anxiety problem. You know, I
Yeah.
have an anxiety problem, like a uh, like a if I die, I'm not gonna do all these, Like, I mean, like, my kids coming from Seattle, are they gonna fly here? Okay, I'm thinking all these negative things,
You got to put that shit out of your head.
Yeah,
That's gonna drive you bananas.
yeah,
Hey,
and
look, look. I got all these blanks because I wasn't playing around. I'm looking to, I got all these blanks I want to fill in, and but like I'm not gonna go to Baltimore with them. I'm just, you know what I mean. I'm just not, because I'll never get them. I'll never get them back. You have to get them. You have to get it in advance. I mean, that's pretty good by Izzy.
Easy, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes.
I stole Easy. Remember our art book?
Yeah.
I didn't know it was Easy's favorite character, Warlock, and I claimed Warlock before Easy.
So like this was the a guy I got to do in 2023 at the 2023 Heroes Con. That was my first foray into it, and Beckerman told me to go get him. And I said, draw Godzilla, Blast, and Spawn, because I only had a blank Spawn cover at the time. So he did that. And, then I saw this one. I bought this one off of these guys called the Ferrum brothers. And, their stuff is a little, it's almost a little too wooden, but it worked perfectly for this
Ooh.
Iron Man. I don't know why that won't.
Ooh.
Yeah, for that Iron Man. That Iron Man.
Maybe I need to get him to color this for me.
Yeah, but this is kind of not this one. I don't know what the hell happened to my really good one I wanted to show you. Okay, so this is the one that I got this year at Heroes Con that I paid the most money for. And that's the biggest thing. I mean, all of these artists charge different rates, and I was looking to get, the Godzilla had fought everybody at this point. So I said, I want you to draw me a picture of Godzilla, but I want to have the bat signal up in the air and him like coming through Gotham. He took it a step further, and this looks just unbelievable.
Holy cow, man!
Yeah, I mean, look at Godzilla coming at Batman, and Batman's like, "What?
That's like
What do you do?"
That's like Superman scene right there.
Yeah, and the bat signal's right there, and
Yeah, for the bat signal.
Yeah, he took it to another level, and it made it worth every penny I paid.
How much did you pay for that one?
I paid $250.
Can I see that again, please?
Yeah.
Wow,
this guy's named Gavin Smith, and he draws a lot of turtle stuff. He's a big, he's done a turtle book before, like he did a run of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, but he also did a Godzilla. I saw some Godzilla, so I really liked the way he drew Godzilla. So I kind of was like, hey, this is what I want you to do. And
Wow.
so then I went to this guy.
That Batman looks so poised too. I mean, he
Right.
just
He's standing there like, what are you doing in Gotham? Get out of my city. I'm Batman. I'm not going to flinch at this giant, thing because I'm Batman.
you're gonna get it, buddy.
Then I had a couple of X-Men blanks, and there was this guy named Jason Keith, and he had done like the Red Hulk series a few years back, and he was there, and I had met him before. So I went to him and I said, listen, I want you to draw an X-Men on this blank. And he's like, so what do you want, Wolverine? And I was like, no. We're going to do something totally different. I want you to draw Havoc, but I want the 90s Havoc, not the 70s and 80s one with that weird thing around his head. And he actually loved the idea because he had never drawn the character.
Oh,
So
really?
when I went to get it, he was like, man, I put more work into this than anything because it really challenged him, and he really liked the idea of being challenged. And I thought it turned out pretty decent.
Wow.
I think I paid maybe 75 for that, I think. Or no, I paid 100 for that.
Wow.
I mean, that's pretty decent for a guy that's never drawn it before. That wasn't too bad.
And I didn't. He's what was his power? I forgot. Sonic.
No, it wasn't Sonic. It was like it was sort of like no, it's not Sonic. It's like
Oh,
some kind
the
of
guy put he actually put some kind of a field to it. He put
Yeah.
a field.
Yeah, he always had a field in the art. In the comics, you always look. He's got this circle field coming out of him.
Let me look that over again because he did an excellent job of putting that there.
Yeah, he did. He said it took him a long time. He had to do a lot of erasing, and it's not very the lines are very thin. And
the way he did the clothing, like he matches circle.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's
I wish
awesome.
you'd have inked a little more down here and a little more down there, but I'm happy overall with it. It's fine.
Yeah.
So then I got oh my God, Keith Williams. Gary was like, you should get Keith Williams to do you something. I said, all right, well, I got a Spider-Man. I'll have him do Spider-Man. So he drew Spider-Man, and then he left like all the pencil work on it, and I didn't like that. So my son has like all this art, he has all of the art inks and pens and stuff. So I took his eraser and I erased it out because I didn't want to see all the pencil marks.
Really?
I didn't like the way it was. It made it look messy. This looks a lot cleaner.
Nice.
So these look like little sperm, don't they? It's the Spidey sense, but it almost looks like little sperm. But this one right here is one that I can't get over. Every time I look at it, it's crazy. This guy is named Scoot, and he's on Instagram. Look him up. This thing is I had another X-Men blank, and I said, I want you to draw Storm, a headshot of Storm with the headdress and everything. And he just crushed it.
Wow, nice.
I mean, look at that, man. That's crazy.
Nice.
So
nice. How much that one cost?
This one cost me 100 as well.
Okay.
Yeah, original art's not cheap. There's nobody that does it for cheap. You're not going to find anybody good for cheap. I will say this. I'll take that back. I'll show you one that I got last.
By the way, how much that Iron Man cost you?
That one was cheap. That was I think only like $60.
Iron Man #1?
Oh no, the Iron Man #1. I'm not gonna tell you how much I paid for that. I got a good deal on it. Let's put it that way.
Am I going to be angry?
No,
because I want one.
I mean, it's like a 6.5. You know, it's respectable. It's a 6.5. I
6.5.
bundled it. See, I didn't want to. He wanted like 600 for it, and I didn't want to pay that. So what I said was, do you care about that Demon One? He had a Demon One in on, on his wall, and I think it was like an 8.0. And I said, he said no. I said, how about if I'll pay 600 if you give me the Demon One with the Iron Man One. That way I was really only paying 500 for one and 100 for the other. But the Demon One is going for almost 200 on eBay.
But 8.0 sounds like it would be a lot more expensive than $100.
Right. And so he said, yeah, I'll do that. So I came out ahead in my eyes because I got $2 and I only paid the 600 that he wanted for the one.
Yeah.
So, but you know, this is.
I would say you got that. I mean, I would at least price that Demon at 150.
That's what it was going for on eBay. Anywhere the last sold was like 150 to no. Last sold was like 170 something dollars, and then the one after that was 150. So it's somewhere around that range. I mean, I came out a little bit ahead, I think. This one is the cheapest. This was done by oh my God, I can't think of his name. His last name is Banks. Ernie Banks, I think. And he did, you know, he was an artist for DC for Green Lantern. He did Kyle Rayner. This was $40.
That's hey,
that's insane.
That's just as good as the Storm.
Yeah, $40.
Yeah,
that's the cheapest one. That's probably the cheapest I've ever seen any art that I had. This was, but that was, this one was done by Tom Wynn. He's a Minneapolis-based artist. He's done a little bit of comic work, but this one was like 100. Nice. This was 120.
Nice.
Yeah, I like the shading he did in it. That's what I think I liked about that more than anything. This was done. I didn't have a Voltron blank. So I used a Transformers and said, I want you to put Voltron on it. And this was $60.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, that was done by this dude that is always there. He's never done comics or anything, but I like to support artists, whether they've done comics or not.
Yeah, yeah. And there's a whole bunch of artists that are really good. They've never done comics, so
yeah. And then this was I had to get a piece by Joe Stanton because he's 3,000 years old, and you don't know how long he's going to be around. So I had him do Space Ghost.
Yeah, so
that's not bad. That's pretty. Yeah. I mean, it's pretty basic Space Ghost. I wish you could have put just a little more on it, but
$60.
This was not. This was like 100, and I want to say like maybe 100 or 120. It's Joe Stanton
because it was his name.
Yeah, his name's on it, and a date and heroes.
I mean, he's a big name. I don't know if he's a big name or not.
Well, Joe Stanton has done a lot of work. Now, this one was done by Chris from Comic Tropes, and I got it not too long ago. Do you know
Chris from Comic Tropes? I like that guy.
He did this piece for man, what's that? You know that Army charity? It's like God, I can't think
Salvation
of the name.
Army?
Huh? No. It's the one on that they do sometimes when they're helping Army veterans. It's something 22 or I don't know. Anyway, he did this.
Ooh.
Yeah.
That you surprised the heck out of me. Wow. Does Chris do his own animation on his channel?
No. He's not a professional, but he did a good job with this. I'll give you that. You
Which
can
is
see
the
where he worked
Heroes
on
for
the.
Heroes? Is that
It
the
might have
Heroes?
been it. Was it Heroes for Heroes? I don't remember,
Yeah.
but yeah, I liked it and I wanted it, and I got one from Izzy coming, but I think I'm just going to end up getting that in Baltimore because I don't think he's ever going to ship it to me. Little booger. So
Oh,
if I
Mission 22. Mission 22.
yeah, Mission 22. Thank you.
Okay.
I couldn't remember. I could not remember for the life of me what it was called when somebody asked me the other day. Pissed me off when I can't remember things. It's because I'm getting old. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I've got a lot of blanks. I've got a lot of great blanks. I just don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I'm gonna start looking at different people to send stuff to and go, hey,
Well,
because that's kind of where I'm at. I'm not really buying new books that much. Very little. I mean, I'm picking up like Space Ghost and Herculoids because they're ones that I like. But yeah,
I also changed my collection goal.
that's okay.
Yeah, I want to collect now EC books.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and those are hard to find. But so I I this is I mean I have to just find these kind of reprints, but
Like, is there anything specific you're looking for?
uh I'm looking for uh science fiction, fantasy.
Yeah.
I love their science fiction stories. It reminds me of Twilight Zones.
Yeah.
A lot of these are very Twilight Zone like. And Hollywood, Joe. This is Joe Orlando. I'm really liking their work. Hollywood, I got, and uh, I got me a book. Um, Hold on, I'll be right back.
Got a book.
I'm gonna let you show. I'm gonna.
What am I showing? I
I
don't
don't
know.
know.
I don't think I have anything I can show. I traded a guy for this. It was done by Dave Beatty. It's a Firestorm with a remark. That remark looks really cool. Yeah, a buddy of mine traded me. I traded some books for that. He showed it, and I was like, man, I kind of want it. I kind of want it.
Here's Hollywood's. I'll take it. I'll take over. This is one of the Hollywood books.
Okay.
I didn't read that.
Alone in space with 50 frozen dolls waiting to be thawed. Oh my gosh.
It's a really creepy story. This is. I mean, reminds me of Jennifer Lawrence and what's his name made a movie about 5 years ago.
Oh yeah, with Star-Lord.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they had to wear.
Where he woke her up because he was
Yeah, he woke her
lonely.
up. Yeah. So it
Yeah,
kind of have that kind of theme to it.
Yeah.
But that's Hollywood's artwork. Look now, if you look at that, look at the depth. The depth. He goes from bottom up,
Right.
to back and forth. I mean, how many, how many?
Perspectives are you looking at there?
There's a whole bunch of perspective in that one art.
Right. And he remembers that he has to shadow the guy in the back. He has to put his shadow on there because probably light is facing forward to him.
Yeah. Hey, he's just amazing artist, Hollywood. anyway, reason I got into this because I was I don't know if you remember Alex. She sent me a one of those action figure from Back to the Future,
Okay.
and what I found out was in Back to the Future they have a lot of comic books, and on the action figure, it was kind of like a weird science looking.
Right.
You know, they made a prop comic book because they didn't have that particular looking comic book, but because they wanted to have something that looks like DeLorean and guy in a yellow suit coming out. They didn't have particular. They didn't, I'm sure they were looking for something like that in a weird science books, but they
Right.
couldn't find it. So they actually made a cover, fake cover, prop comic book.
Hmm.
Well, when I found that, I go, I bet they have a more of prop books like that, right?
Yeah. Sure they do.
And so I actually found one, and no one, not on eBay, like on the one they made up, they go, this is a prop book, and they
Right.
also have like other comic book that they show that, oh, this is a prop book from uh, Back to the Future, and if this pulp magazine, if they are selling for eBay for $200,
Mm-hmm.
just by having this is a prop for Back to the Future, it turns into $500 to $800 book.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
So, but anyway, I went through the whole thing. I found a comic book. It was this comic book right here.
Oh, cool.
This is reprint, 1974,
Right.
and me and Roger had a little debate going on.
Oh.
So I was saying, hey, Roger, I bet they would have put the original, and Roger goes, oh no, the originals are too expensive,
Right. Right.
But yeah, but we're talking about 1980, and that's 20 some odd years back, and surely they would have put original in. I insist on original. Roger insists on the reprint.
And I
So,
think they put the. I bet they put the reprint in.
well, well, you are more correct than I am. But they didn't put either. They didn't put either one. They actually redid the comic cover.
And that's what they.
With that, but anyway, it's hard to tell if this is that particular comic book.
Right.
But what they did was they took out all these logos.
Mm-hmm.
These logos are even on the one they made up. It looks like EC, but inside the lettering is all different.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
So it's all. I mean, it's all made up. But when they open up the comic book, the story inside was it was inside the comic book, either in reprint and original. So neither one of us was right. It was just made up comic book.
Right.
But I wanted the original,
Yeah.
and because no one have this particular book as a prop book,
Right.
because this one, remember when George and what's his name, George and
Marty.
Marty. Remember when they first meet at the ice cream parlor?
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
Beef, bop his head and stuff.
Right. Right.
Right there, the George was reading a comic book.
I'm gonna have to go look now.
It looks like this. It looks like this, right? You could hardly tell.
Right. Right. Right.
But I actually explored the photo up and then turned around, and then I kind of saw it. I kind of saw the. Then I
Right.
looked up this particular, weird science issue. I just flipped through every one of them on the comic book. What's that comic book? What's that comic book?
Comic collector or something or
My,
go
my,
collector.
my comic shop.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
went
Yeah.
through every cover and I go, oh, it's this one, right?
So you bought it.
So no, I couldn't find it. I have been looking for. I just bought the reprints. I've been just buying the reprints.
I got you. I got you.
And I've been looking for this, but I didn't want to tell my story. I didn't want to make a video about it because
No.
I didn't want people to finally realize this is a uh, Back to the Future book.
Right.
Because it's a $20 book, it's going to turn into an $800 book. I didn't want that.
Nah, not a reprint. The original might.
The original. I'm talking about original.
Yeah,
right?
the original might. The originals are, look, those EC originals, because they're so hard to, I mean, if you find them in decent condition, they're going to be expensive. They're just so old.
Anyway,
but, you know, I mean, one of those,
I
mean, you got to remember all those movies have props. I mean, like, they don't use real money when they do those, you know, then they show you money on the movie. I mean, it looks real, but somewhere inside there written it says prop money. Yeah. I had a buddy, I had somebody that found $100 bill and it said on it movie prop money. And it really was. I mean, you can hold it up to the light and see there's no thing in there. It's, you know, but if you see it from far away, it looked like $100 bill. I was like, damn, you found $100 bill. And he looks at it, he's like, nope, it's prop money. That's crazy.
Digger Jim, I got me the original.
So you got the original?
Yeah, I finally got it.
Well, that looks in good condition. So you must have paid an arm and a leg for that.
I pay $250 for it.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. I'd say so.
Yeah, so yeah, I finally found it. You know, now I'm freely telling this story because I have a copy.
Now you get to get Crispin Glover or somebody to sign it. Have the movie star sign it.
Who signed it?
You know, the guy Crispin Glover, the guy that played you know, his dad, the guy that was holding it in the movie.
Oh,
so he never comes to anything, so it'd probably be hard to find him. I don't even know where he is these days. He fell off the map.
You know, and one thing that made me realize about this book, I'm going to show from this cover. What I found out about this book is that you know how this guy George,
yeah,
he becomes a science fiction writer, right?
Right.
And he's reading this book, and he was bragging about, you know, how he wanted to become a science fiction writer, right? I mean, he wasn't bragging. He was, you know, that was this book right here has a time travel story.
Sure.
Where these two scientists is looking for guess what they were looking for in this Arizona desert?
The cure to cancer.
No, they were looking for uranium.
Uranium.
Who else was looking for uranium in a Back to the Future movie?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, right? Doc Brown. Yeah.
Yeah, and they accidentally traveled back to the
past.
Dinosaur age.
Yeah.
And because they found some uranium and some nuclear reactions, so they're trapped in back in the dinosaur age, and done by Alan Williamson. And there's another story in here. You know how creepy that George was, right?
Right.
And there's this guy in here. He's all creepy. He gets some package where he could turn the girls. You know, he could wish for girls. You know.
You got a perv book, man.
but what I'm saying is this book is like what George is.
Yeah.
So it definitely. I mean, it was picked just for that scene, but yet no one actually noticed what, you know, this is a actual prop book.
Right.
You know, story matches George, and you know, and he becomes a science fiction writer, and they do time travel, and that's all in here. So
Interesting. So they actually did the movie, and it's pretty much emulating what's in the book.
yeah, and
I'm sure they got lucky on that. I guarantee you nobody really read that or even thought about that.
no, the in the when what's his name? What's his name? Open up the book. The reason I know they had the inside was because I saw this particular cover right, the bum steer.
Oh, okay.
So so they actually opened it up.
I'm gonna have to go look at the scene again. I haven't seen that show. I haven't seen that movie in ages.
Yeah, right at the ice cream parlor. Right at the ice cream parlor, and
Yeah. I'll have to look that up again because yeah, for sure.
I took a Doc Brown earlier. What do you mean?
Do what?
What do you mean by I took a Doc Brown earlier? Does he talk about a beer or something?
Who knows? Could be a gummy for all we know. Took a Doc Brown gummy and now I'm here.
What are you talking about, buddy?
I don't know.
The another thing on, did you watch the Superman movie?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I put this up in my basket when the preview came out. Superman preview came out.
Yeah.
I put these. I think they were like $3 or something like that, right? And there was 3 books: Whitman copy, Pence copy, and regular copy.
Right.
I put all of them in my basket, and I forgot. And then because I heard direct, what's his name, James Gunn mentioned the hypnoglass. So I looked up whole freaking database, looked up the where he was getting hypnoglass, right?
Right.
So I looked it up. I clicked on it, I put it in my basket and forgot about it. Then they had a preview where the Green Lantern guy was making a joke on the preview.
Right.
Like the day that thing is released, the book that I was gone. So only book that was left is Pence and the Whitman copy. Pissed me off.
That's why you got to get it when you're thinking about it, Nauman. You got to get it then. Can't think about it later. Can't do it. Hey man, I mean, a lot of people pay more money for that one now.
Yeah, well, I thought about it, I trying to talk my wife, take me over there to the well.
What number is that? It's like 280 or something.
330. Yeah, I think it's a 40 cents, so it's still Brothers Age book, right?
Yeah. It's good.
Yeah.
I got a couple of Whitman books in here. They're also not easy to find anymore. I mean, people think they're all over the place, but they're not easy to find as much. But
Whitman is, I think Whitman's up. I mean, I don't know why they want to Whitman on some of them.
Yeah, I don't know either. I don't know. I mean, I almost feel like it was either that or they considered like a reprint, maybe. I don't know. Maybe they came,
Oh, they used to have that Toys R Us thing.
Yeah.
You get 3 comic books in one package.
Right.
Those are. Yeah.
That's one of the things I'm gonna have to start putting my Toys R Us paraphernalia out on the eBay, I think, here soon.
What's Toys R Us paraphernalia?
Man, I got pins, I got blankets, I got all kind of stuff. When that place went under, I took it all.
Oh.
I was in charge of making sure it got put out for everybody to take something. So I said, well, let me make my pile. I had the key to the room that the guy said, look, you're in charge of taking and cleaning out this entire room. It was an entire room bigger than this room I'm in now. And it had everything. It had all the swag that had Toys R Us on it. I mean, you know, there were pins that you could only get if you worked in the warehouse. There were, you know, they weren't sold in stores. You know, there were blankets. There's like I've sold some of it, but I think I'm trying to sell a lot of it. Coming up soon, there's a movie coming out where Channing Tatum plays this criminal that breaks out of jail, and
Oh yeah, he's stuck in Toys R Us.
yeah, he's living in the Toys R Us. So I said, you know what, this might be a good time to put some of this out on eBay and maybe even on Instagram and say, who wants to buy this? Because it's not doing me any good sitting in a box over here. I mean, you know, it was a part of my life, but it's not, you know, a part that I have to keep every little thing for. So
yeah,
because I want to get more big books like that one, and that one costs a lot of money. So
now let me ask you. I mean, what are you gonna? I mean, how are you gonna? How are you gonna reduce your inventory? How are you gonna?
I don't know yet. I mean, I would love to be able to just say, you know, I'm going to have yard sales regularly and just hope that somebody will come by and say, oh, you got comics. I mean, I've heard of people riding around and they'll just look for stuff like that. And they'll say, oh, I'll give you $100 for the whole long box, which I wouldn't do. I'd be like, look, I'll give you, you're going to give me, you know, I'll just put a box out there and say, look, they're $2 a piece or $3 a piece, you know, something like that. I don't, you know, you're never going to get your money for what.
Yeah.
I mean, look, a lot of these books are a lot of what I want to keep. And then there's stuff that I don't want. And, though I might have paid $4.99 or $5.99 or whatever, I'll sell it for $3. You're going to take a loss. But
I mean, the thing is, this book right here, I just want to own it just one time before I go away. You know what I mean? I just want to own it. But, you know, I mean,
well, that's why a lot of the big books that I have are slabbed, because I don't necessarily feel like I want to have a raw of it. But a slab is easier to sell to me than a raw. But I don't know. I mean, I'm also getting into the slab game. I enjoy picking them up a little more here and there, just because, you know, once I fill certain runs that I have, I'm, you know, like I'm trying to work on, there's a few things that I'm trying to work on. I want to get all of the Iron Man from 1 to 100. That's it. 1 to 100. I'm not looking to get, you know, I'm never going to own the original, you know, first Iron Man, but I shouldn't say never. I might one day, but then I run into problems because I see cool books like this Charlton Comics book. You know, here's awesome with the Blue Beetle and the question on it. You know, that's a good, you know, $5 for that. Heck yeah, man. So, and then I can open the story and read it, and it's so corny. It's so corny. I read them and I'm just like, how, you know, they're so corny.
That's what I like about these books. These books have some pretty deep stuff. Like this Judgment Day. I know it's these. Some people are gonna say those are woke books, right? Yeah, these are woke books from 1950s.
Yeah.
You know?
I don't worry about no woke stuff or any of that nonsense. Look, I got like I'm whittling it down. I mean, this is number 8. You know, it's not bad shape. I didn't pay $45. I think he gave me $5 off.
12-cent book.
Yeah, that's number 8 of Iron Man. That's not bad. It's in pretty decent shape. It's readable, and these were like $7 a piece. But they're like,
Gil Kane.
You know, but that's not bad. That's nice.
You trying to get first 100 at least?
Yeah, that's what I mean. So I get the first 100. I'm in good shape. I'm okay with that.
I'd be okay with the first 10, man. I'd be okay with the first 10.
75, 73. So
Does Iron Man have any key books within that 100?
not a lot. It's not really, the keys are not, Iron Man doesn't have a lot of first appearance stuff. The Demon in the Bottle story is, I bought that when I was a kid. I read that. That was how I learned about alcoholism as a child. I mean, you knew people were drunk and everything, but when you read that Tony Stark was drunk, oh my gosh, that was kind of like big deal. I mean, this is a great copy I picked up for $10.
Oh yeah.
Now that's not Iron Man, but that's Tales of Suspense. That's the first Whiplash. So that's pretty cool. But yeah, it's getting there. But in the meantime, I have a lot of stuff that I bought back in 2020 and so forth that I'm not married to. I'm like, whatever.
I just looked at I don't know why these modern books are over $100. I mean, I'm 55. Yeah.
I mean, look, these are modern books, but these are my weakness. I love a good negative space cover. This is just my thing. I'm okay with it. I've accepted it and I'm okay with it. But I'm not buying a bunch of other modern stuff. I don't pick up modern stuff anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking for books that have these stories in it.
Yeah.
But now I just have a. I mean, I go in here. I like some stories, and some story I want to copy and I want to have it because, like for instance, this one right here, I have it in black and white, right?
Right.
And
you want the colored version?
Well, normally I like black and white. Normally I
Right.
like black and white. But this is a controversial book because back in the comic code days,
right?
They won't let this guy. This
right.
guy is supposed to be future, right?
Right.
So this is the black astronaut.
Black astronaut would have never happened. Yeah.
Yeah, and so they go, you cannot have black guy in this comic book. That was one of their and reason they closed down, EC closed down because the artists and writers say, "F it, you guys are not going to let us do it anyway." So they go ahead and published it.
Well, they didn't want to follow the comic code, and that was, I'm surprised. If that was happening today, they'd be an independent publisher, and it wouldn't matter.
Yeah,
there's time. I mean, look, I don't. This is like. So I do. Here's the two books that I get. I get Space Ghost, and then I get the Herculoids, and I do get the Space Ghost Johnny Quest crossover because I think it's hilarious. Then I pick one independent type book to read, and right now I'm reading this Exquisite Corpses, and just because, and they got blood, guts, and everything else in it, and it's. I don't know. I think that when your indie books, that's the whole point of them. And that would be like normal today. Back then it was cutting edge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the one thing that, here's what I find ironic is that there were people already doing this kind of story. I mean, having this kind of story, and nowadays there'd be somebody out there complaining about how woke it is.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like, hey, come on, this was and then you want to talking about canceling them and not I'm like, come on, man. I mean, I'm totally against any kind of a censorship, whether what happened 50 years ago, whether it happens now, any kind of and something like this, something that has a little history behind it. I want to own it before I go away, before I die. I want to have it in my hand.
Well, you got it.
So
That's the other thing I'm looking at, Naman, is like I'm not getting any younger, so I should get what I want and enjoy it. And
Yeah.
you know, if what I
And
wanted was the Iron Man one, that's what I was gonna get.
yeah, well, I mean, I would love to, own Iron Man 1 before I go away.
Yeah.
But,
So.
but I got other comic books too. So, I mean, I mean, I don't know.
All right. Well, look, I
I
feel like
didn't get rid of the rest of my comic books.
I think I distracted you from drawing, which was not my objective, and I feel bad now. So you know,
No problem.
but
No problem.
I am going to go to bed because I have to get up at like 7 o'clock. My game starts at 7:30. My soccer team plays.
Holy, come on! I gotta go to sleep too.
Yeah, your wife is going to kill you, bro.
She's gonna kill me. All right, man. Oh, thanks. I'm sorry we just blabbered on today.
No, this is my fault. I should have never jumped on. I should have just watched from afar so you could do
No,
your
no.
practice.
No. Jump on anytime. I miss it. I don't get to. Yeah, I don't get to go on streams like I used to. Watch people and
Right.
talk to them. So I miss this. I used to do this with the CJ all the time.
Yeah, he disappeared, man.
Yeah, I talked to him a couple days ago. I'm gonna go to Peter Hahn. Peter Hahn, do you know him? Peter Hahn. He's a great artist. He's an awesome artist. He has a shop, and I'm gonna go to the shop. I had right before the New York Con, so I'm gonna go to New York.
So you're going to New York?
Yeah, I mean I'm gonna go see my dad and
Yeah.
Go to New York. My son's gonna come with me, so we're gonna go to that workshop, 5 hours workshop, learn how to draw from Peter Hahn.
Okay.
Yeah, so that should be fun.
Take some footage of that.
Yeah.
Take your little stick thing and drawing with Peter Hahn. You could do a little Naman interview. Yes, tell me about
Hopefully, maybe I could invite him to,
So you know who I am? I'm the comic bookworm. Come on, bro. I got 1,000 followers, bro. I need you to come on my show and let's talk art. He'd do it. Those guys usually don't care.
Yeah. Anyway, hey, thanks guys sorry about anyway, and thanks for the rewind too. Good night.